Ready. 7:50, sunshine, a beautiful day. A little breezy this morning, a little cool, nice cool morning actually, but it looks off to the west. It looks like a little dark, but I don't know if we'll get those rain showers until tonight or if it's going to come a little bit early. I don't know. Either way, you're going to be driving and running into road construction somewhere along the line in North Iowa or Northeast Iowa. Right, Pete?
Yep, it's that time of year.
Yeah.
And it is. It's a beautiful October morning.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it feels like.
It does. What time's kickoff?
All right. I don't. As long as we're having a good season, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Exactly. Yeah. Pete finally joins us this morning. He finally gets out of bed, and actually, it's my
Yes, stop it.
it's my fault. Not my fault. It's a computer's problem.
Yes, it was confused. Technological issues.
Exactly. Man, nothing's worse when it's like, oh, we're going on, but no, we can't.
The computer is spinning.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wow. So, Pete, I put in the title says slow down. People got to slow down at construction sites, don't they?
They do. Yes, that's why we have reduced speed limits in those things, is to keep the drivers and the workers safe. So follow the speed limits, and like you and I were just talking about before we went on air, summer's a busy time and everybody's in a hurry, but take a deep breath, slow down, and got a much better chance of getting where you're going safely.
Exactly. And then, of course, how much does it slow down? I mean, what is the what is it? So if it's 65, say, did you drop down 10 miles an hour? Or just watch the signs and go with that.
Watch the signs and go with that. It varies by project. It varies by road type. If it's a 4-lane road and you've just got a single lane closure, there might not be a speed limit adjustment. If you're on a 4-lane road that you are going to cross over and you're head to head, you're probably going to drop down to 55 or 60, depending on, again, if it's interstate or just a 65 mile per hour 4-lane road. Yeah, it depends. A lot goes into it. There's many different guidelines, federal guidelines that we follow as far as setting up work zones and setting the speed limits, and that's all part of it.
When do you guys, speaking of speed limits, when do you guys go put the new signs up for the 60 mile an hour?
July 1st.
Oh, is that when you start putting them? You don't put them up until like a day before?
Nope, because if you put them up the day before, people would think the new speed limit's in effect the day before, and it's not. It doesn't go into effect till July 1st, so we do not go out and start putting the signs up until then.
Okay, all right. I was trying to explain that to the wife, and she's like, well, I didn't know it was going to go up to 60 miles an hour. I said, yeah, really 65 is where people are going to be driving.
Well, that's between you and law enforcement, but the official speed limit will go up to 60.
How long does it take you guys to put that many signs? If I remember right, it's 1,800 signs?
Yeah, I believe they're looking at about a week to 10 days. Every garage we've got in our 19 counties, we've got 17 garages or shops, and that will be a priority come July 1st is to get those changed. And keep in mind now too that not every road is going to change. Some of the roads that are extremely curvy, especially like in Northeast Iowa,
Sure.
they're still being studied if they can handle the 60 mile per hour speed limit. Go ahead.
How do you figure that out? If you take a car or truck around the corners or what?
Actually, yeah, it's called ball banking, the curves. And yeah, our traffic tech has been extremely busy since the bill was signed, driving all the curves and ball banking them to see what speeds they can handle and what kind of advisory speeds we might need because of the speed limit change. So yeah, his last week, he's been on the road pretty much every single day, especially like I said, in Northeast Iowa, ball banking those curves and getting the readings and doing the calculations to see what we can and can't do there.
What kind of vehicle does he use? He got like a race car, low Camaro, Dodge?
No, it's just I believe it's a little Jeep. I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of those small Jeep SUVs. Anyway, yeah, but it's just a meter that sits on the dash, and when you go around the curve, it measures the angle of the curve and the speed. There's a certain speed he has to go to get his readings, and yeah, that's been his life the last week or so.
Wow, how can I get a job like that? Just drive speed and all, hit the curves?
Yeah, that's like I said, that was 1 week, and it's a special circumstance. It's not a daily 365 days a year, Jay.
Drifting around the corners.
Nope. Well, you missed the part where I said a set speed that they go to get these measurements. This isn't Tokyo Drift.
It'd be fun though.
Or I guess what would it be over there? Elkader Drift or
Right.
Lansing or Walk On or
What else you got going on? Is there anything else as far as construction goes, or is it?
yeah, the funny thing is a lot of the projects are pretty much status quo. You haven't seen a lot of changes with traffic control and everything, but you are going to see some paving going down on 65 in Mason City, hopefully next week. They're also placing sod north of 19th Street on the reconstruction we did last year. So there'll probably be a lane closure where they are putting in the sod. 122 Monroe is open. They do have the flashing red lights for traffic at that one signal because we're waiting for the components that were stolen to be replaced so we can get the other signal up and get it running officially. They've done the underground work pretty much to Crescent, so up to the Mercy area, moving to the west, doing pavement removal. In Garner, the paint is done. The traffic signal is now fully active. They've gotten all the paint markings down so they could set the cameras and sensors, and things are going well there. The railroad will be in at some time. We don't know when they're coming in, but they'll come in to put in new crossing arms and signs. So we'll give you a heads up when that happens. The Sexton area, that's getting close to the end there as well. They're doing shoulder and dirt work. Still got to do the rumble strips, the groove in the paint, but the asphalt's pretty much, well, I believe it is done. I-35 down the northbound lanes that are being reconstructed south of Mason City down in the Sheffield area. Paving should start there after the 4th. Kind of a big thing, the bridge south of Rockwell. They are currently setting beams for that. There's 18 beams that need to be set. They started on Friday. They should finish them today. Hopefully get a deck pour around the 4th of July. So we're still on track to get that thing open sometime around mid-August. So that's good news.
All right. That's it?
That's pretty much it. Yeah, we've wrapped up a few of the smaller projects. The one in Osage that we carried over from last year, that's pretty much done. They are working on Highway 9 between 218 and Riceville, where 218 turns south to Floyd. But that's pretty much off the road. So it's just a shoulder closure. So it shouldn't affect traffic yet for the next week at least. So yeah, they're going well. We finished the project up in Manly at the intersection of 9 and 65. The paved shoulders on the Avenue of the Saints, we're done with that. So yeah, we're moving ahead.
Awesome. Tracy, got a quick question for you. Will it just be state roads or all county roads changing too?
County roads will be changing as well, but again, they will also be going under the engineering studies or the engineering, what's the word I'm looking for? Statistics guidance, that might be a better word, as far as going from 55 to 60. But yes, county roads, 2-lane roads will also be changing to 60 as well.
All right. Sounds good. Pete, I know you got to get on the road and you got to educate people.
I do.
Yeah, wow.
Scary, isn't it?
I know. Teaching.
Yeah. Yep. Go out and talk to them about work zones and winter driving. So.
Oh, well, good. It's always a good reminder in the start of spring or summer.
Well, it's a good time to learn. It's a good time to be aware of what to expect.
I don't know. You have a lot of people looking outside going, boy, it's so nice outside. I wish I was out there not listening to Pete.
I have no doubt about that. I remember being that age.
Exactly.
Even though it was a long time ago.
Can't wait for recess.
Yeah, exactly. And I believe it's their last class too. So yeah, they're really going to be waiting to get done.
Exactly. Pete, I'll let you go and have a great week, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Sounds great, Jay. You do the same.
From the NorthIowaNow.com newsroom on this Tuesday, this is Jared Allen reporting.